G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Geoguessr. Let's do Australia. Now today we're going to be using a different map. Usually we train on the Australia official, but today it's going to be South by's Australia, no potato camera. Now South by, you might like to consider this a small apology. Tonight I insisted on the Australia official map, and I think you're a little pissed. I think you were, because, you're a bit like me. If you don't get your way, you'll be pissed, but even if it's only for 5 seconds. But I did insist on it for a philosophical reason, believe it or not. I'm pretty attached to this country. I live here. I've lived over most of Australia. And for me, it's a holistic viewpoint. One, it's a holistic viewpoint in that I would rather have Australia remain intact with all the available footage that there is, even if it's potato. I don't care. I'd like it intact. I like everything that can be represented to be represented. And the second part of it is, I don't care if it's potato. That's a harder difficulty level. Bring it on. Bring it on. You know what I'm talking about. Like, make it hard. Because if you get it at that difficulty, when the quality comes up, you can do it with your eyes closed, right? You left the chat competition as soon as the map got chosen, mate. What are you doing? You didn't want to get chosen because it was potato? Come on, I'm calling you out for that. No, not really. Not really. I know. I get pissed for 5 seconds for things as well. And yeah, we'll have a go at yours tonight. We'll see how we go. Oh, that's right. I wanted to show you a bit of Australia. Usually we go over a little part. So tonight I wanted to go through this part of Australia up here. I got a kick-ass guess here tonight, and I did know that it was in this area. I knew it wasn't Port Hedland because I used to live up here. I worked on a cattle station as what do they call, a governess for, it was only for 3 months, but it was long enough. Marble Bar is the hottest place in Australia. There are redbacks there, 3 times the size of any redbacks you'll find on the coast. There were snakes all over the place. There were lizards that would wander through the property, and I don't just mean like some little lizards. There were the big parentes that are the size of Komodo dragons, and one's about half that size too that would just wander around, just look at you. Like, what do you want? They didn't give a shit. Anyway, the towns up here all have a very similar look, and I don't take much notice of a lot of the meta like camera quality and camera generation because I just don't have room in my head. I take more notice of, I wanted to be in a suburb, of stuff like plants and nature strips. So in these suburbs, you generally have a low canopy of palms, and the palms will be rather fluffy. Well, there isn't really much around here at the moment. I'll find another spot, but you'll also find blood red soil. Most of the stuff on the front of people's lawns will be dead. I mean, if they water them, you'd be lucky, but a lot of it looks like this for the first half, and then you'll get green spots where people have watered. Let's see if I can find this canopy for you. Let's have a look here. Wow, okay. These aren't the palms I was looking for, but they'll do. Damn it. How about down here? Yeah, that's a better view. They're fluffy palms and they're not very tall. And how do you tell the different suburbs apart up that coast, the towns? I don't know. That'd just be through experience of travelling through them. But there you go, you get the drift. It's all like this. And it doesn't look that way anywhere else that I've seen. Okay, let's have a go at this snap. Now we are doing no move because I want to try and get that 360 vista, the imprint of the areas while the training mode is in progress. Have a go if you like and see how you go. Okay. Queensland, possibly top of NT, but I haven't had a proper look yet. This is a little bit of a conflicting message here. The forest isn't shrunken to the level that you usually see up north. It's shrunken a little bit, but this dark stuff, whether that's because it's been burnt in a bushfire or if it's a black-barked tree, I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. All right, I'm going to give this maybe that's all country where there is what's it called, sugarcane growing. This is not that. Way further up. Okay, fair enough. Interesting. Wow, interesting spot. What do we got? This is going to be a tricky one. When they're like this, when you can't see over to look at the landscape, they're a little bit harder to, it's like we're blocked in here. So it's harder to get a vista. This looks Victorian. I don't know the Carmetta, really. I don't. Wow, that's pretty. Look at that. That's a nice house. This reminds me of kinda maybe here. These are all planted. They don't look native. Oh, there's a town. Ooh. Oh, this is definitely either pretty country Victoria or Tassie. But which one? This looks like the towns you find around, yeah, around here, exactly where I said, in here, or northern Tassie. Take a pick. Oh, I don't know. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna go Tassie. Oh my god, it was Adelaide. I would never have picked that. That must be the Adelaide Hills. I must admit, I am not that familiar with Adelaide. I've driven through it, and I lived on a beach in my camper van for a couple of weeks. but I didn't really travel through it very much. Well, there you go. That was very pretty, and I would not have picked that for Adelaide at all. Okay. North Vic. Oh, there are a few places that look like this. Wow. All right. These trees, like when you get up around the Murray River, you get trees that are quite splayed, like out like that. And this is a little bit like that, but more deserty. So I'm just going to chuck it up here and hope for the best. Hey, it's not too bad. Not bad. It was on the Murray line. Is it? Close enough. Okay, red soil. Train track. Hello. Now I do know of a major train track that goes from here to here, that carries all of the richest women in Australia's iron ore to Port Hedland to be exported to China. This, I don't think, is that train line. We're going, wow, east to west. Okay. East to west, huh? That could be the Garn line. There's a train that goes in between. I'm pretty sure there's a train that goes here. Oh fuck, I don't even know. I don't know. East to west, that's a bugger. No, it's not. There isn't one there. That's Gina Reinhardt. That's her mine. That's her area there. And when you drive through her property, the road's shit. And then as soon as it gets to her property, the road's pristine, brand new bridges, perfect. And then it just turns to shit again when you get off her land. Anyway, what am I doing? We've got a train track going. It's not that road because there's usually a pipe. Oh fuck, I don't know. Is it Queensland? From Mount Isa to the coast? Is it? Yeah, I'm stumped. I don't know. Oh man, I don't know. Yes. I mean, shit score, but Yeah, that's all right. And I'm not going to zoom in on that sign. Yeah, I know I took an hour doing it. I'm just learning, okay? I want to look, but I don't want to see the sign. Like, can I? Okay, that's a Victorian looking house. They've planted some fucking palm trees in the front yard, so now I don't know where I am. Hello. Hello. Oh, there's some more. Little, is that a baby one? Okay, look at this. What's that? It's really hard avoiding these signs. I do vaguely know that bollard, but all I know is that it's New South Wales, Victoria, and Tassie. But I've also seen places in Australia where none of the bollard rules apply. So I really don't know how reliable that is, to be honest. And this does look Victorian anyway. Where though? And that? Nah, no one in Victoria is going to plant that in front of their fucking house. Just no. Look, it's just going to go a generic New South. Sorry. Fuck you. Oh dear. Let's go again. Sorry, I had to clumsily edit that. I had a major noise disturbance. So I hope it turns out alright. Let's go. Random shipping container. Have no idea. Don't know my polls. Soil does look WA. The trees possibly WA. Although that really doesn't strike me as very WA. They do. Okay, let's just put this WA because the soil seems to match to me. The road surface doesn't. Maybe this one instead? Not too far away, at least I got the state right. Okie dokie. Now I know what this looks like, but I've been tripped up a lot of times by stuff that looks like where it should be and it's not. This does look like the Pilbara. A lot like the Pilbara. Yep, it's too much like the Pilbara for me to not put it up there. Okay. The road is that way. And these are all filled with hematite and other iron ores that Australia exports mostly to China. We make $74 billion a year from this export. Most of it going into private pockets, of course. In fact, all of it going into private pockets, and they pay very little tax. Anyway, where am I going? Okay, so the road is at, I don't know if it's right or not, but I put it the other way, and then that's the angle of the road. I haven't checked whether that's the right thing to be doing for a long time, so I could be really wrong and making a fool of myself. But whatever. All right. It's almost going straight here. So like maybe we're up here. Hey, that's not bad. I mean, I've lost over 1,000 points, but that's still not bad. But it's pretty distinctive ground. I mean, yeah, it is. Well, the first thing I'm noticing is that the sun is really low. It does strike me as Victorian at first glance. Although that is Perth fencing as a general rule. That looks very Victorian. I'm a bit I can kind of see that out of the corner of my eye. I don't know if it's what I think it is. No, it can't be. I really don't know with this one. Now, Tassie would generally have, in my opinion, more native grasses around. Like they seem to have this maroni, heathery kind of grass that likes Tassie. And this looks weird. I'm not even sure this is Victoria. WA has that smooth bark. This is rough bark. That looks Tassie Victorian, but you do get them all along the coast. I don't know. We're going that way. There's no way I could put that down here. The forests down here are huge. That looks like Tasmania. What is going on with this? I'm completely baffled by that. That can't be that. It can't be that. Not bad. Now that's an interesting road. I haven't seen that before. This looks Northern Territory-ish. It's quite north. The forests are very shrunken. It's like they just can't be fucked. Look at that. That's pathetic. What's going on? Nice green. This reminds me of the shitty dirt roads right at the top of Darwin, around Darwin, that I tried to navigate occasionally. We're going almost directly left to right. This is pretty far north in my opinion, like pretty far north. But it's the kind that I haven't really seen before. Okay. We're on a slight up angle that way. This is not the main road. It doesn't look like up there. It possibly is starting to look like what's up here. I'd give it more down here, maybe. It could be anywhere along here in my opinion. I'm going to just do a random. Oh my god. Okay, that's what didn't look familiar to me. We need broom. Well, there you go. That's what that forest looks like. It's much more dense than the other forests. Well, the other areas further to the east. It's much denser. There you go. Last one. There have been hardly any in New South Wales so far. Oh, pretty. Bougainvilleas. Very nice. Sign is blurred, which I'm kind of glad about. Trees look strangely small. Plenty of palms going on down there. The forests are quite shrunken. The occasional big one. Are we coastal? I don't know how far up to put this. Well, however far up I would have put it, it wouldn't have made a difference because it was in Perth. What was here that could have told me it was Perth? I guess that guy's not familiar to me. It might be native to Western Australia. The soil's not particularly red. I guess it's just about learning the trees, to be honest. You can get them all through Queensland. Right, I think it's up to this fella. G'day. Well, a couple of good ones, a couple of shit ones. Yeah, some really good ones and some really bad ones. Okay. I hope you did better than me. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.